What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be continuing our Let's Build of the custom Poppy Playtime interior. This is episode number 3, and we are live. And in case you aren't very good at observations, this isn't it. Hello, Yellow Whale. Hello. I love Kalashnikov? That sounds so wrong in my brain. Hello, Hunter. Hello, Kitty Cats. Hello, Rez. Hello, Lefty. No, my PC's not on. I'm just like on Minecraft in my mind. This whole stream is in my head right now. Hello, Luke. Hello, Georgie Bros. Hello, Chris. Hello, Diet. One of you mods, please ping. Hello, John P. Hello, Deadcool. But yeah, this isn't, obviously what we're doing. This is, I gotta turn it on. Shoot, you're right. This isn't it, but this is Playcare. And I have these two done, which is exciting. I actually love the way this one looks particularly. It's... What was I gonna say? I immediately forgot. I don't know. They're not perfect, but I think the detailing of this one worked well. I forgot to fill in that floor. You know what? You know what? We're taking a bit of a break there, even though we haven't even started. I want to fill this in because I know I'm gonna forget for like ages, and it's gonna end up being in a time-lapse segment, and I don't really feel like it deserves to be in a time-lapse segment because it's like 20 blocks. Hello, Beaks. True. Thank you, Lefty. Funhouse, I think is what it's called. And so long, it's been a little bit. Name is Reggie. Ah, I see, I see. Would you like me to call you Reggie then? Part 5? What about part 2? Parts 2 to 4? Ask away, Beaks. But yeah, that'll be a time lapse. I don't know whenever it's done, I guess. Probably not even done. I just want to get like the walls, I think. Or at least the main area done, even if I don't get the walls. Although I think at that point I would need to mark the walls anyway and maybe just fill them in a Twitch stream or something. It does a little bit from the ground. If you're talking about the roof of it. Like, it looks a little flat from here, but... I also think when I sent that, I would have been still on... I didn't send one of it, did I? Because I sent one of the school, I think. And it wouldn't have even been close to done, so... What is LN2? It's a horror game where you're a short little character and you're in a big world. Basically a big nightmare world. In case the word nightmares wasn't implying that. True, hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. Hello, that cool gamer. Size orthotic curves up? No. It depends on the map, generally. A lot of them I do turn into tutorials or do something with in the video, but after that, generally, like, whatever. I'll publish them, maybe, but... After that, I really don't do much. I'll maybe look at them every once in a while. Okay, I want to get in here. So... Maybe I don't want to get in here, actually. What was our labels? Set up for Home Sweet Home? No, actually, I'm not. I've put it off a little bit. Technically, it's probably the next one. I mean, I'm thinking of doing Toy Store next because the Toy Store's already done, technically. I just need to do the, like, stuff around it and the vines and stuff. Hi, Nathan. Reggie, okay. Got it. Yeah, okay. Bouncy house stuff, very specific. Ball pit. I do want to do this. Now, the question kind of lies here. How do I want to... What do I want to do here? Because essentially, for these two, I could go further down, right? But if I want an area under them, then they wouldn't make sense. And I think I do want to save it for something. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna punch out the, like, bottom of this blue panel, maybe to, like there or something. I don't know why I just placed the block and then destroyed the rest of the row. That was kind of dumb. Part 2. Just be patient with it. They'll be twice a week, except this week was only once, but I won't tell you the days because you'll figure it out, surely. and I like keeping it a little bit secret. Just because I can't tell you everything, that'd be kind of lame. Might be easier than school interior-wise. I think Home Sweet Home might actually be the easiest. Because with Counselor's Office and school, you have a lot of extra segments. Home Sweet Home is really just Home Sweet Home. Brilliant name. Okay, so I would have to go lower, though, if I did it that way. Because my thought process is if I... Well, I guess it'd be more of like a foam cube pit rather than a ball. But actually, no, I would have to go lower, implying either way. Even if I don't necessarily build it that low, it would need to go that low because I want to at least have some sort of realistic implication to this. That's too low. I mean, it's technically not too low. It doesn't matter, but... Oh yeah, that's true. Had it does make it sound like I'm deceased. Who knows? Maybe I am. Maybe this is back to those theories for those of you who have watched a lot of the Twitch streams. I think it was Twitch. That whole thing started. You have 3 rooms worth of texturing and tiling to do. Nice job. To be fair, I did Game Station like at the end, so surely it's not that bad, but. Yeah, God, what do I guess I could have it, like, ramp up, but then I would need to split this somehow. Because I wouldn't just have a... I guess I could just remove this panel and make a staircase. That might make more sense. Hello, Ethan. Hello, Nico. I am deceased, though. Yeah, exactly. Schedule. What do you ask, or what do you want to ask, Lefty? I will say that split up right now this is the only thing you're gonna probably get out of me as far as anything tutorial related in this stream, because yeah, but right now it's 5 of the big part tutorials and 2 just whatever is how everything is being split up, so. Yeah, like, I don't want a case of break your ankle over here. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Now, okay, if I in theory had a panel here, how big are these panels? 5 by 5? How big would it split up here, more importantly? Okay, not like that. Would 4 work? I would actually think I would prefer 4 if 4 works. 4 kind of works. It technically is wrong, but... It's... You'll see. You'll see. So many toys, that is true. Hello, Caroline. Very epic. Yup, getting there for sure with those. What part is we even on publicly? Does anybody know off the top of their head? And yeah, chapter 3 is, making progress down there a little bit. Slowly but surely. Okay, now how do I... Wait, I could do 2 rows and push it over. Because I don't technically need to use everything. And I could also put you into the wall, but I feel like having a little pathway there would be kind of funny. So 4, 4, and then a pathway here, which is where the staircase will connect to. And I'll have like a fence or something, and then I guess the ball pit can extend further. I would just maybe need to do this under that implication. Probably not, Georgie Bros, but there's a chance eventually. Like, it's more so because I'm petty, Lefty. It's not because I don't want to tell you. I'm just petty, you know? But it's not, like, complicated. You'll be able to figure it out probably by this week. And I've tried to be fairly explanatory with stuff. This I won't be because it's funny, but you'll learn soon enough, I think. I'm gonna have to find the... Oh, it's... Oh, no, I can't see that. Never mind. I'm gonna say it's right here. I literally nailed it. Let's go. I can't see it on the bottom. I can only see it on those top couple of blocks, but that's crazy. See you later, Caroline. It's like 24? Okay. I'm gonna do chapter 3. I'm just gonna... What do you mean by that, Nico? What is the, like, question exactly? How far I'm gonna get into it? How long it'll take? Like, what exactly are you implying? Trying to put the Alpha 0.5 player I was supposed to need to build with such a pen. I'm trying to remember which one that is. That one's the smaller one, isn't it? I don't really think glass makes sense. I feel like some sort of like foam. Piano said it was worse. According to the man himself, Life and Foundation, he said that chapter 4 is worse than 3. I feel like 3 would be worse, just based on like, just off the eye test. That kind of sucks. I wanted another block. I mean, I guess we'll bring the staircase another block. I suppose I shouldn't really be worrying about regulations all that much, seeing as how this is Playtime Co. we're talking about. So, I guess I really shouldn't be concerning myself over that, but... What do I, like... This, I guess? Hello, Professional Jugerson. How? I don't know. Maybe, I think for him it could even be partially just, you know, the pressure of having to build it fast, but... Chapter 4, I guess it's some of the cave sections too. Chapter 4 is some massive cave sections that are just out of nowhere. And also more, I feel like more important loops is the way I'll word it, and you need it to be a certain way. What about like a shoe cubby here? I feel like it's a stupid spot for it though. Maybe like ball storage? Throw some composters down. Comey's Company, yes. Prototype for the caves. Yeah, I think I agree with that. The only other... Well, there's a couple sections that are like, you're being chased by things and just having to run around in circles as you solve a puzzle, which I don't feel like would particularly be enjoyable, but what do I know anyway? Safe Haven shouldn't be that bad, I would imagine. Hello, Not Dreamy. A factory has caves. A factory that goes to the center of the Earth's core, I suppose. Surely eventually you would hit a cave, but I guess I don't really understand the purpose of why they would still be open. That's kind of my, I guess, question mark. Wait, I should just do this on the other side, too. Yeah, because the ball pit doesn't need to be that long. The only thing I'm thinking about with that is, God forbid 2 kids jump at the same time and clank their heads together, but that's not my problem. Hello, Laser Wolf. Delivery. Car park thingy for stuff in that room. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. This is, whatever room I want it to be. It's a, like, ball pit trampoline park that I'm making. It's, if you're familiar with my Playtime code, this is back right of it, and you see chapter 1 would be up there. I noticed, like, 4 or 5 blocks that were misplaced. Most of them were from the moss, by the way. As I was doing the exterior tutorial, there was a bunch of, like, moss I found from things. Oh, good, a window. Oh, good, even more better, whatever that means. Kind of don't want to push you down. I mean, like, I could. Wait, you curve on the inside, not the outside. I could work with this, then, in theory. Could I? Let's find out. Hello, Benny. God forbid a factory to have a whole jail, adoption center, play care, and literal Minecraft caves. Yeah, for real. Like, what's so wrong about that? I don't get it. At the dome without chapter 1 below is so hard. That is just not sound like a fun experience. How'd it go? I guess the only thing that looks so off to me. The only thing that really matters there is, oh yeah, I gotta red trim them. Just sizing around the dome because of how I use the dome for that, but you know. Hello, Spidey. Don't mind me about tomorrow. That's like I've seen her on Instagram a couple times. It's like, what today? What's next? Tomorrow? I can't do this. It's just what that reminded me of. I mean, like, it's a YouTube stream. Like, what am I gonna, like, call your parents? I guess the short answer there is it doesn't matter a ton. Like, again, there's no necessarily repercussions. Obviously, eventually, if you keep doing things that get on the bad side of me or the mods, then, you know, you will end up not being able to chat anymore. But I don't know if I'd consider that getting in trouble, because, again, like, it's a stream chat. So for tomorrow, the next day, I can't do this. For real. Your parents will hear about this one. Hello, plushie player. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you the date. I'm gonna be secretive about this, like it's my stealth mission. It totally is, by the way. Just mattress? Hello, Ender. Yeah. It's actually a great brand idea. Thanks for that. If I ever need a career, I'm gonna start making mattresses. Doors open for truck access. That's absolutely something you could like do. Yeah, have some of them open. I don't think I talked about that in the tutorial, but like a lot of the doors and stuff I put, you could absolutely have open. I think those would make more sense rather than the like actual doors themselves, because presumably if the factory, you know, the whole hour of joy, I would presume that maybe some stuff would still be open like that, because, well, nobody was there to close it, so. Hello, hold Polar? Something like that. Just I guess 3 streams now, so what is it, like 5.5 hours total, probably? Taking over Mattress Firm with this one. So a bit of Playcare. Yeah, Playcare is down there. I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't think I streamed this since Chapter 3 came out. But, like, Chapter 3, it's gone now, but that was, like, down there somewhere. It was there the whole time through both episodes. It wasn't obviously as done as it was now, or as it is now. But, like, you see where the golden iron is. That whole area would have been pretty much done. I guess minus the train track. But I was kind of shocked nobody... There were a couple people that noticed it, but nobody, like, actually came to the conclusion that it was Chapter 3. Not my diamonds, no! They wanted people that weren't people. Wow. Beautifully said. What's this room? It's a trampoline park. Kind of, I guess. Imagine jumping off the trampoline and just going boing, just right on the stairs. Actually, well, presumably it would be a ramp, not stairs, but... Theater? It's not theater. Where are you getting that from, man? It's catwalks from something? Catwalks for your mother. How about that? Oh, I do still have to do this, so darn it, whatever. The bottom of the windows can just be blocked off. I don't care. No, it doesn't look like IP. What section are you thinking of? Oh, no, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, landing pad. I hate that you have a case, Andrew. Well, I mean, I guess, right, you can definitely, I think, push more laws if you're forcing a stuffed animal come to life work rather than, you know, a child, even though there's a child in that stuffed animal. Like, I feel like you could definitely get away with more legally in that situation. Especially because you could just give them the inability to talk, like Huggy. I know Huggy wasn't necessarily intentional, but still, you get the point. Do I want the walls to be blue? I feel like going with, like, actually, wait, red would be diabolical. Let's go purple. For the, at least the, like, under here. Yeah, I like that. Purple and orange, hell yeah. That might be a Poppy Play Park? Have we heard anything about Chapter 5 yet? I was thinking about that recently because I was like, Chapter 4 is 6 months old, like... With the pace Chapters 3 and 4 came out, but or I guess the gap between the two, I feel like we should have heard something by now, but... Ring the bell for Freaky Time, okay. They better, Ender, I agree. I'm scared. Doesn't Lobs? Well, okay, yeah, I know that, but I'm like saying anything from Mob officially because obviously, yeah, it is taking place in the labs based on the ending of 4. You could presume that 3 months old. I guess it was January. Whatever. I like got my numbers crossed and was like, yeah, no, extra month, boom, added. I'm just like in the general ballpark, whatever. As a member, Tiffany, you should have all the parts. Again, commands you know. Enough, but not like an insane amount. I can usually accomplish what I need to, but let's make the bottom red, why not? Chapter 5 is 10 hours long, only see the prototype's pancreas. Let's get a shot of his left toenail. I don't even necessarily feel like we need a full reveal. Just seeing like his head or something would be cool. This is unrelated, but anyway. This game is taking so long to release. True, most people didn't even care to play Chapter 5. That's crazy. Imagine being so bad at releasing. Probably I'm 77. Ban wants prototypes bankers. The ultimate crossover. Okay, how do I want to do this? Like, I could just do it the way it is in statues, but... maybe okay, I'll start with all just warp slabs. Like, I'll do a layer, like, here. I want it a little bit down because, I don't know. Maybe I could add some, like, coming out of the pit. New villain, Killy Willy. I would love to see Killy Willy in Chapter 5. Killy Willy and, like, Box 2 the two. I know Killy Willy is literally just Huggy, but still. Roleplay in chat. We've had some roleplay. Who was it? Was it I think it was Gomga was a part of one once. I don't think Gomga's here to confirm nor deny this information, but there was something with it was in an LN2 stream, and I think it was Gomga and somebody else. For real. We've heard about him too. We got like he was mentioned in Chapter 4. So surely we'll get him, right? And I'm not just like hoping at all. Killy has 5 eyes, true. Mr. Light part is so scary. I hate that part in the game. It's so annoying. Like, trying to, like, not too methodically do this, but also be methodical enough. Yeah, I like that. Just like as a, obviously as a sample, I know I need to do the rest of it, but... Garnet ban. You'll get ban at some point, probably, or the further bans. Just, like, I'm not at a point to make it right now. I can't build too many bans consecutively, or else I lose my mind, so, you know, I'm trying to avoid that one. I don't remember, like, anything from any of the ban games, frankly. I remember, like, the snail in the hallway in, like, I think it's 2 or 3, and I remember the, like, ocean with the pirate ship and the treasure and stuff where you have to collect. What is it? I remember a couple of the collection segments, and then I think it is in 7 where you're doing the, like, quizzes and stuff. And, like, the middle of that dark, I think it was, like, in the middle of the dark city. It wasn't even in a room, I don't think. It was just, like, out. Hello, Milan. Thank you. Go Mr. Light's part? No, that'll be, well, I mean, that's one of the last sections, so that'll be... No, you go to school before counselor's office, I guess, so... But I'd have to do Home Sweet Home first, regardless. And I'm just working on Playtime right now, so... As in, not right this second, as you can tell, I'm not on Playtime right now, or any sort of Chapter 3 thing, or any sort of non-custom build. There we go. Expect God to equality in the whole solar system appearing in Ban 8. Real. Alright, allow me to send a message real quick. Specifically for mods, I think. Because only mods can see that, but... Hello, Ryan. Huge Cave Johnson mural build shrine when? That's so true, I need one. I should make the, like, just a GLaDOS potato. That'd be brilliant. If you could, like, April Fool's statue tutorial, that would still be legitimate enough. Build a game station. The first time it was pretty difficult, but there was definitely worse, I think, that I had to build. Like, it wasn't easy, but... just like, notice the amount of anything that's happening, I guess. Man takes everyone spankers in 100 years. True. But yeah, eventually, like, again, most of the popular things that I've been kind of starting now, like Batum, Ban, this, obviously, like those, I guess, are the main 3. You'll get future iterations of, and most Hello Neighbor stuff, like Secret Neighbor, you'll get soon. I recorded the Neighbor Case tour, so, that won't be out for a little while, though, because I want to be done I want to at least start the tutorial first. Playcare's been a little bit difficult so far. It is more difficult trying to get the measurements right based on the angles I gave myself with the video I took. But other than that, it hasn't been horrible. I don't know what was said, honestly. I'm not paying attention. Hello, little blueberry. I'm just gonna take for the map. Are you referencing, or which are you referencing specifically? What I'm doing right now, or Chapter 3? You're good, you're good. It was the first one I would have removed. But, yeah, again, like, I'll say this until I die, pretty much. Just be patient with my builds, because, like, again, I have a lot of other builds I'm trying to focus on. And if I throw any more in, my head is going to inflate like a balloon and pop. And we don't want that, I don't think. I mean, unless you do. That's weird, though, if you do. Is my dog bark at, like, nothing? Who got sick because we constantly get sick? Hell yeah. Yeah, just, like, walks over, just goes, and, like, in your face. Chapter 4. Well, I mean, I'm kind of still on 3, so, like, you know, we go one at a time. I think is probably the best way to go about it. You just... I mean, having YouTube is definitely helpful for me because I have the motivation to not only build it for my own satisfaction, but, you know, for the content. But it honestly just depends. Sometimes I do give up on builds. Not everything gets finished. Nor is done in a reasonable amount of time. Like, I haven't touched Frankie since the last stream. Also haven't... No, I guess I did touch Joyville. I worked on it for like 5 minutes the other day. That was great. I didn't accomplish like anything, but I did something, so... I'm sorry, man. Doing 3 basement. So, they're built and revived, but they weren't built by me. And I don't feel like redoing them, so you probably won't get tutorials on them. My bad, Beaks. Cage isn't happening? Tell me why, too. I need to know. Let's go with some yellow, too. Hit him with the trifecta of colors. Yeah, I like it mainly warped, though. Hello, juniors. Squid Game is another one that's on my no-build list. Thank you, Hold Polar, I want to say? That just, I don't know. The double L is throwing me off. Got my Minecraft skin. I made it in, I don't remember what I made it in, actually, but I made it. That's all I remember. Joy was better quality than Bandman. I agree, but I don't really like Joyville particularly that much. The first game was fine. I didn't have a problem with it, but the second game was not done well. I mean, okay, the mechanics of it are cool, but the characters and all of the deaths and stuff are cliche. But I didn't think it was terrible. Like, all things considered, I mean... Okay, wait, where are you? Okay, 1, 2, 5th up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow, just the top one. Brilliant. Hello, Huggy. Middle finger part was so unnecessary. Nah, you gotta have that. That's like... We were just playing it on Twitch, so maybe that's why I'm thinking about it right now, but, it reminds me of Castle Crashers a little bit. There's one of the... It's the... Cyclops guy. I think it is thumbs up, but it's either middle finger or thumbs up he gives you when you throw him into the lava. The triple whammies? Oh my god, that's more than 3. Alright guys, relax there. Wait, what was the message? Oh. Even Keikis is better than Joyville? You know what? I agree. I love Keikis. Keikis is actually a good game. Oh, I thought it switched last second. I had it earlier when I was helping Piano with his revamp chapter 1, and I had it where it just did like this 4 times on me. I didn't press anything. It just started freaking out, and then of course after all of that it ends up, you know, I was trying to place a row of slabs and like 4 stairs ended up just spread out in the middle of it. Hey guys, I'm answering your questions, please listen. Who, Piano? I know you're not talking about Piano, by the way. I just, like, the context of when you said that was just perfect for that, so. Hold Polar? Okay. Messed up the roof? Yeah, no, that's definitely one to mess up. Honestly, if you wanted, you could just remove the, like, dip in the roof and just go straight across with it, because it wouldn't make that much of a difference. I think it would change the bedroom a little bit, but it wouldn't really affect it all that much. It obviously won't look nearly as good, but... Or you could just do it custom. Sorry, T-Jock, but, like, I like a little bit of sass, so... As in their mouse. I like the idea of it. I think it's cool. It's not logistical, but it's a cool concept for a character because it's creepy. I feel like it should have only been done on 1 character, though. Favorite chapter? It's between 3 and 4. I like the gameplay of 4 the most, but I think 3 is just overall done so much better than 4. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Thank you for the $1 donation, Blueberry. Boink. Did it... Wait, hold on. Forcing by the glitches? Yes, partially. I think for me... Voice crack. I think for me, the biggest thing wasn't even necessarily the glitches. It was the... Just the absolute, like, yapping that was going on from some of the characters. Like, just 15 minutes straight of Doey being like, oh, but the generator, we have to fix it. Like, okay, shut the hell up, please. I'm trying to play a game, not listen to you ramble on about your stupid generator. Hello, Dino. Yeah, no, that does check out, I guess. Not only is is chapter 4 glitchy, my stream is glitchy. I did pin your message. Very observant of you, Captain. It's just not there anymore for me, what? Okay, never mind, it is. It just isn't. It's just not showing. Oh, because your name is too long. GTA is another one that's kind of on my not want to do list. That's a sentence. Just because, again, it's not kind of my type of game. Nor I don't feel like it's something that particularly is relevant to the channel very much, you know? I think I can entertain something like Squid Game more, maybe, or, well, I don't know about Squid Game necessarily, but, like, you know, some of the other requests. But GTA is just a little bit out there. Make a Honda 2 Alpha 1 after Chapter 3. I actually did a while ago. I planned on remaking it, and then I said, no, I don't want to do this, and gave up, so. Yeah, that's how my Hello Neighbor building is going right now. As of right now, though, for HN, it's just gonna be... Or I guess out of what I have a couple more basements. There's like Alpha 4 and Beta 2 or something. But it's just kind of gonna be... Oh, that's just the sign, never mind. It's gonna be... Obviously, Alpha 2 basement will come publicly soon. HN2 New Station. And Neighbor Case. Those are like the big three I have. And Alpha 2 basement will, I think, be the soonest of them. Unless I do New Station sooner, I might. Thank you, Blueberry, and you are welcome as well. Not even after the sun does is crazy. Try plugging in an Ethernet cord. Are we okay now? Are you gonna calm down, mister? Nah, it's all in your head, Milan. Yeah, that's true. Really wish you got more. I honestly kind of wish you, like... I almost feel like Doey and him should have been switched. Like, you... I know that kind of would screw with the timeline of how everything went, but I feel like the doctor should have been last left, because he could have absolutely given you some sarcastic comment about Doey. Hopefully it'll be better now. God forbid my internet works for more than 15 seconds. Yeah, no, I'll notice almost every time. Maybe sometimes I won't, but generally I will. And if I don't notice, I'm not gonna see chat before, I'll tell you that much for free. Password crazy. I appreciate the thought, hold polar. Just gonna... Poor Doey, true. Yes, sir, Blueberry. Glad you do enjoy them. They definitely take a lot of effort, I'm not gonna lie. It's always nice to hear that people do enjoy them. Okay, what do I coat that with? Yellow? Oh, yeah, I need the yellow on the... Whatever, wait, is it? Oh, wait, no, I just replace it, don't I? Okay, yeah, no, the outside is yellow there, and then I just coat the inside with a different yellow. That's just a lot of yellow, actually. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's yellow. Guys, they're custom rooms! They're custom rooms! They're not real! Stop! Ah, I work a little bit too far. It's unfortunate. Oh, no, I didn't. The cyan concrete powder was there. Too bad. Thank you, Tiffany. I don't think it was that he's more important. I think it was for the twist of the story. But, like, I do feel like Chapter 3 juggled with the... I guess the bad guy too much. Because, like, we had really 3 major points with some evil character. Or some character that is trying to harm us, I guess I should say. Yeah, custom's not a real word anymore, guys. It's all legit and real. Actually, everything is custom when you think about it. Hello, Froggy. I don't have much done. I can show you in a second when I have. Let me get these pillars situated. What is it, bottom 4 rows or 3? 4 from my level 111. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. I am not interested in taking anything right now from anyone. Sorry, but I saw a video earlier on Instagram of it was like the huntsman was just walking through and 2 bow ties came just flying through and just stampeded the poor guy. It was great. It was because you joined Gomga, and I just got so mad that I had to take it out on somebody, but of course I couldn't let you know that I was mad at you. I'm just kidding. It just, again, it's just like, I'm not having it. That's all. Better Bedrock or Java? I like Bedrock more, but, like, they're the same freaking game. Like, I don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant here, and it's gonna be a bit of a heated rant. I don't understand why, like, people are like, oh, ew, Bedrock, oh, ew, Java. Like, they're the same freaking game. The only differences are so small no one will notice. Unless it's like a UI change, sure, you could like the Java UI better. But that doesn't mean Bedrock sucks, because it's literally the same thing. That'd be like me... What's an example here? That's like the equivalent of someone, like, buying you... I don't know, buying you a box of Cheez-Its, but you get mad because it's like family size rather than regular, like a normal size box. Like, what is your problem with that? Like, it's practically the same. You're getting more Cheez-Its with that. I guess that's kind of a weird comparison for that reason, but still, they're the same. I don't get the whole argument. I play Bedrock because I was forced to, and I am familiar with the mechanics that are a bit different. But, like, if someone said, here, you have to play Java for a day, I'd be like, okay, whatever. I'll play Java for a day. Like, I'll still play Java even if it's not my preferred version of the game, but I don't hate it because it's just what, actually? Just, I don't know. Someone brings you British Doritos instead of American Doritos? For real, like, really? It's like if someone gets McDonald's from, like, the location 20 minutes away from your house rather than the one that's, like, 30. Like, oh. Okay, man, like, yeah, sure. You're gonna care that much over a Big Mac that's the same? For real, Gian P. Like, is that really the thing that we're gonna get pressed about as a society? Which version of the game you like? There's a lot of other examples, and again, I'm not gonna get into it because it would turn away I don't want to turn at all, but, like... I don't know. There's definitely more important things to be crying about than what version is your favorite of a game. Should be on target here. Yes. Okay. It's just, it is twos. I had to make sure. Anyway, rant over. Also, hey, Laser Wolf, if you want to get your main account hidden, keep it up. If you would like to stay in chat, I suggest you stop. Because alt accounts are not going to do anything. We've been there, done that more times than anybody realizes, probably. You would be surprised the amount of people have come in here on alt accounts thinking that they were slick. Like, I'd say no hate, but no, there's definitely some hate in that. I don't know. Releasing my British anger. We do have Viber visuals. I'm going to wait for the actual update for them to fully come out off experimental before I do a stream on them. But yeah, I'm also going to try to get permission from Life and Foundation to show his map with them for part of that stream. I imagine he would let me. I don't really see why he would be weird about that because he is chill. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah. Can't say he's the only example, though. Wait, hold on, am I missing something? Hello, Horathon. Sorry, I didn't see. You know what? Since Horathon joined... Oh, there goes my phone off the charger. I forgot it was on there, honestly. I'll do member shout-out. Sure. Sure, RN. Why not? Give him warnings, do whatever, man. I'm not active enough in the Discord. I mean, I'm still checking a lot, but I'm lurking. But I'm not active enough to stop you, so... Y'all can do whatever. Thank you too, anyway. Rachel, Dreamy, Metro Shulker, Tiffany, Max, Horathon, hey, that's you. Scribble on RN, hey, that's also you. Chris, Nate, Rose Russell, Vid Awesome, Reflex Ow, Howard, OMS, Michael, Gaming Pro, Georgie Bros, I know he was here. Game Bros, Jamie Tron, Laser Wolf, Milan, John, Spokone, Mahar, and Will for being our channel members. I also know Dreamy was here, Tiffany is here, and Milan was here. Chargers might ruin that. Yes and no, I think. I think it will definitely change it, yeah, but I don't think it'll ruin it. I think it's just gonna make it, like, reflect more. I don't necessarily think it'll screw your lighting all that much. Although, I guess we'll see. No, there's no way he's him. Look at the spelling. That's all I have to say. If that's what you're implying, Nathan. Luigi's Mansion. I've gotten requested that a couple times. Do I have it? I don't want to take my phone off the charger again. I feel like it is on my list, though. I also have Hollow Knight on my list. Because somebody requested it before I knew what it was. And now that I know what it is, no thanks. Would you guys be... Voice crack. Would you guys be interested in anything Hollow Knight related? Yep, nope, that's... just how we drew it up. But, I would absolutely be interested in doing some Hollow Knight related tutorials. Like, I do Dirtmouth. And, I made one of the mounds. It was... what is its ancestral mound? It's the one in Crossroads. You're playing that? No, it's not. Yeah, after you harassed me over it, man. Yeah, I've learned to be like, if you're, I guess, on any sort of platform, really, if you're like, make sure to follow, or else your house is gonna blow up, like, shut off, man. Just, like, if people want to like and subscribe, they will. If they don't want to, you telling them you're gonna blow up their house is not gonna help that cause. I'll tell you that much for free. So, yeah, obviously, I appreciate every sub, but I'm not gonna be like, okay, guys, so, here's the deal. If we hit 1,207 subscribers, even though I'm way over that number, I'll spare you guys. I'll spare you guys from my prison cell. Like, I don't know. I think that whole kind of scheme is dumb of any sort of kind. Or like the Instagram thing is my favorite, where it's like, oh, if you hit the share button and, like, you know, do this and, like, you'll get a good wish. Like, oh my goodness, just stop. Let people have free will. Is that too hard? Subscriber Killy Willy will break in your house and talk about your car insurance warranty. Yeah, Freddy Fazbear is gonna try to sell you car insurance if you don't subscribe right now. He actually has his little, like, pamphlet out and everything, and he's going over the notes right now to go to your house with. So I advise you subscribe immediately. But obviously, like, in that context, I am going to say a joke about it, but, like, I don't actually care if you, I mean, I do care if you subscribe, but not like that. Again, it's free will, so. I still don't think that number's even right. Can I get my phone to, hold on, I can just actually passcode it. Okay, you're just gonna be annoying. There we go. Let me check what the actual number is for me, because I like, have something, is it audience or content? It's in audience, I think. Yeah, mine's 70-30. 30% sub, 70% not sub. I don't think that's accurate because there's a lot of you know, like, well, I mean, I guess it could be. It's hard to say, but I feel like it doesn't take into account public subscriptions versus private. I could be wrong, I'm not sure, but it doesn't really feel like it's an accurate number to me. I don't know. I feel like it's higher than that with a lot of you guys alone. But I feel like 70-30 is higher than normally is. Normally it's like 12 or something for people. It's like, oh, only 2% of you were subscribed, like Gomgo is saying. People used to make 3M videos in 2017. Real. I used to watch those videos. No shame about it. I did. Those without getting bored. Stream helps a lot, honestly. Being able to sit here and stream. Also, my OBS is now wrong. My OBS is 17 minutes on stream, but as you guys can probably notice, we're not 17 minutes into the stream. But honestly, like, most of not getting bored is just being able to yap for the whole time. Like, that's about it, honestly. I did that on mine too. Another idea is consider the, if you didn't, consider the, like, colored tiles, Chris. Making some of them, like, uprooted, I guess, for lack of better words. Hi, Catnap. Yes, I'm aware you're different people. Unless I've been gaslit. I mean, I guess I could have been gaslit very heavily, but... Refresh into neighbor house. That's not that old, so I wouldn't really make an upgraded or updated version. I don't think it needs one, personally. I guess it's not the greatest thing I've built, but... I don't think it needs an upgrade. The only thing maybe you could change is the colors, but... I'll tell you it's better than some of my HN1 builds. Doing videos on Italian brain rot. So I never watch YouTube videos from your country. Fantastic. YouTube Shorts is a place. YouTube Shorts commenters are also an interesting thing. I've had a couple people. I had one, not to make fun of it, but also maybe to make fun of it. It was on the, how I do the shorts, and I label them as tutorials, even though they aren't tutorials. It's just an algorithm thing that I do for the keywords. But somebody, I've had a couple people being like, oh, so the tutorial isn't here. One, I was like, click the link thing, you know, where it says related video, or it's where you put the related video. It's like a little triangle on the bottom, and it has the video title. And I had one person be like, oh, okay. And the other person's like, nah, I'm not clicking that. I was like, then how are you going to find the tutorial, man? But I just left it because I was like, whatever. I mean, honestly, do your thing. But I found that really funny because I was like, how are you actually going to complain about there not being a tutorial there and then proceed to not click the tutorial? Like, hello, Fierce, you know. Gaslighted? Yellow walls and window, yeah. Live stream with Frank. Yeah, we'll see. Kindly pause whenever, I guess. I don't have particular dates for streams, or as far as what I do per stream, I guess. Next stream is Tuesday, though. I'll tell you that. There's not a stream tomorrow because tomorrow's Mother's Day, and I didn't want to put a stream on the schedule because I don't know what we're doing. Although I am the only non-parent. Sure, we'll go with that. Neither of my siblings are going to be in the house, so you know, that's fun. Yeah, exactly, Dom. No thanks, I'm good. Banned from advanced features? What did you do to get banned? Okay, so we'll do the yellow line just for fun. Yeah, that is fair. I do appreciate the thought, at least. Obviously, I understand not everybody can get the membership, though. But again, I appreciate you guys always have the thought. Okay, so I should make a different color. Like gray or like dark blue? Maybe dark blue would be nice, just to switch up the blues. Actually, I might do this and entirely square it. Because I don't necessarily need the pathway to go all the way around. Who cares if you're walking through the middle, right? You're supposed to walk through the middle anyway. It'll give me more space and a better general space? What is going on? Oh, I see. Thank you, RN. Imagine watering a plant. Could never be me. Chapter 2. I wouldn't really need to, I don't think. I mean, Chapter 2, there's definitely some texturing I could redo and stuff, but I wouldn't. Maybe I would go back at some point and do like 2 or 3 rooms where I just redo texturing again, but I wouldn't really redo the chapter just because I don't think it needs it. And if it did, then I have to redo Chapter 1 again, and you know how that is. But with the way Chapter 3's been going so far, I mean, a texture upgrade might not be a terrible idea, but I wouldn't change the building. What room is this? It's a custom room. Mother's Day? It's May? Mother's Day is in May. Father's Day is in June, if that's what you're thinking of, Beaks. Double layer hole? What? After the couple deep sit behind it, there's mud and then black concrete. That kind of makes sense, I guess. Okay, like red and green would make sense, but I don't want to use U for green, so... Concrete is gonna give me a problem, but we're gonna go with it anyway. Here... I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna think about it. And I'll tell you what I'm not gonna think about in a sec. I know that defeats the purpose of not thinking about it, but whatever. Ah, god dang it. I need to be one longer. And then I would like a slide, at least. So I'll just mark with yellow for a sec. I don't really need it perfect. 2, is that 3 right there? Yeah. And then the slide will probably be the whole thing, and I should be able to fit like... Oh, do I want to just do a... No, I guess if I have a trampoline park, why would I just do a normal bouncy castle? I could do like a little parkour thing. Make a Reddit. It would definitely be just Reddit, though. 20 bucks in the air? Oh, yeah, that's rough. I know, I'm getting close to hitting the ground on 3 right now. I mean, kind of. I tried to definitely, like, gaslight myself a little bit. Hold on, I'll go show what I'm saying, or what I'm trying to say here, rather than just explain it. So, I tried to, like, gaslight my pathway to go higher than lower, or at least not go as far down as it should, because this part is so much longer. Like, this would realistically be almost against the ground, in hopes that play care would fit. The only downside from me doing that is if I take this through, even if I don't hit this, if I somehow miraculously miss this, you know, I'm just a little bit too high. Maybe there's like there's a hope in hell that I can make it fit, but I don't really see it happening. I will say though, if play care specifically fits, and I'm not worried about the other sections, whatever. If play care itself can fit, I'm fine. Like, that's all that really I'm interested in right now. Even if it doesn't, whatever. Like, I'll make the other sections teleporters probably anyway, because hell no. But, yeah, I mean, I'll probably try to make them not, but I feel like most of them I'm gonna end up having to do something with. So, I wonder if your computer died. Nice job, Nathan. But yeah, I mean, eventually maybe it'll work. But also maybe not, you know. Maddie? Who's Maddie? Why does Playtime Co remind you of IKEA? Why is that so valid, though? God dang it. That's so true. Like, they're definitely, I mean, okay, they're not exactly the same, but like, yeah, they're similar than they should be, whatever that means. I could go one more for a staircase. Okay, anyway, what I was gonna think about, okay, these are bouncy castles, alright? You need fans to power bouncy castles. They would definitely not still be on, but, you know, I'm gonna make them on, because if I try to make a deflated mess of, nylon, I think they're made out of? I know, like, holiday inflatables are nylon. I just assume it's thicker nylon, but I'm not sure. I've never, like, licked one to find out. I don't know why that's my first instinct is to lick it, but whatever. IKEA if I Playtime team would be insane marketing strategy. That is true. I have a VR. I have a PSVR, but I don't use it. See you later, Beaks. Voodoo bamboo trappers on the front of the bakery? Where and what are you talking about? HN2 Bakery, right? What is my dog barking at? Are you guys hearing this? Like, what? There can't possibly be anything that interesting, right? Oh my god. This is what I live with. One moment. So, from what I'm pretty sure just happened, she was barking at the front door, God knows what, and then she just, when I told her to shut up, she, stopped barking at the front door and proceeded to go outside and start barking again, so that's great. Jesus Christ. Anyway, it was Maisie. The chinchillas. Technically, chinchillas do bark, actually. It's not like dog bark, but they do bark. So, there's your fun fact of the day. It's more like a squeak than a bark, but it's called a bark for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I didn't make the name. I didn't hear a chinchilla go and say, yup, that's a bark right there. Yeah, it was busy. Alright, maybe I should consider making these first. Break ankle. Definitely needs to be less one diagonals, I think. I wish it wasn't blue on blue because I can't really see the shape very well. I think that's better though. Yeah. Hello, Greg. It was dog day. You wanted his legs back. Oh, okay. Hello, FNAF fan. You're good. You're good. Everything all right? No, Maisie Sound just like that, except she's a human. Okay. So she also is annoying. She also go like that. You mean like just high pitched and screaming at everything? Actually, no. My name is Lit. Nathan, you're wrong. Back would be there. Commanded to push you forward 2 blocks. Or I remove a 2 diagonal at the bottom there. I would rather... I don't know what I'm doing. Also, the top should be a different color, technically. I'll go mangrove for just a second here. I'll probably keep it mangrove, but... Hey, I wouldn't say that. I would say that about Amazing. I'm not even gonna deny it. I mean, okay, yeah, I guess yeah. I didn't name her though, so. Well, okay. Where is it? 300 seconds is diabolical. Why can you set slow mode that high? But it's already on 10 seconds. So. You're going crazy. I never hit 9K. Unfortunately. Soon, though. Hopefully. 1, 2 extras. Okay. Normally these have like a netting at the top. I don't really think I'm gonna make. I could use tinted glass, actually. That's not a horrible idea. Just copy this part for a sec. And then decide where I would need to extend it. Yeah, I try to do the same, honestly, FNAF fan. That's a really good way to go about it, I think. Okay, like this point definitely needs to be brought out a bit. Maybe even a bit more. That works, I think. Yeah, that works. Surely y'all wouldn't want it higher than 10 seconds, right? Surely not. I'm gonna What is this banger of a song? Have fun, I guess. It is higher than 10, T-Jack. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. I thought it was a 20. I was thinking of 20. Jesus Christ. It's like, don't listen to me. How about that? I'm a little delusional. I usually use Video Shop. It's pretty good other than the fact it has a watermark, but you can easily edit it out, so... Yeah, why can you go to 300 is what I want to know. Who the hell wants who wants slow mode that long? That's all I have to ask. Okay, well, you're a bad example, Nathan. I don't like this. Cause I'm thinking one of these, right? Yeah, I think the ridges look better, but then I have to kind of figure out something with this part. Okay, what was the question again? True. I guess that kind of makes sense, RN, but I don't know. As somebody with not that many subs, could never relate. As in, like, not like 3 million many. 300? What? I think I have 300. I could be wrong. Yeah, game stations up there on the worst rooms, I think, to build. I feel like pit room might be worse. Pit room does not take as long, but I don't know. Just like everything about pit room is worse, I feel like. Hello, Breathman. Can use Video Shop on PC and use CapCut. Although, apparently CapCut is terrible, and everything is premium now, according to Piano. Or Life in Foundation. So that's fun. At least he was telling me that the other day. Because he was trying to do something, and then he realized he couldn't because CapCut is garbage. See you later, FNAF fan. That's what I use, RN. But that's also only... That doesn't... Does it have a mobile version? Gray glass in the pit room is the worst. I think there's worse, surely, right? Filmora. Canva's not a bad option, actually. I know that's not generally considered a video editor, but it does work as a video editor. I don't know if it's particularly easy to learn, but... Where's a little watermark? That sounds right. Y'all are good. I'm only half paying attention, so do what you have to, honestly. I guess I'll find out myself with it whenever I need to use it again, which will be probably for animatronic unboxings. If Spirit ever made a catnap or something like animatronic, I would totally do a live stream of unboxing it. I love Canva. Canva's so good. It's also the same where it has a lot of premium stuff, but the premium stuff isn't necessarily like required like a lot of other apps might be. Canva to make PowerPoints, crazy. I use it for thumbnails and the shorts usually. Oh my god. No, but what if they're the ones making the map, man? Normally Bailey's the one barking when I'm streaming, not Missy. But I guess the tables have turned today. Anyway. Keep looking at the stream time being like 42 minutes? No, that's not right, and I'm correct, it's not right. I didn't consider this. Oh god. It's fine. Yeah, okay, maybe it's not fine. Maybe it's the end of the world. Who's Tiffany? Have fun, catnap. Or have the turns been tabled? It is what it is, Scooby, I guess. I don't know what you particularly want from it. Just the way editions work. I guess consoles work. I can't say editions. Editions is different. But, like, I understand your point, I guess, with that. But, like, at the same time, again, like, there's just not nearly as much capability. I think, yeah, it would make sense, and I can't really argue against being able to import it via, like, a flash drive or something, but still, I kind of can see why you can't. Oh. I should just end stream right now. I should just end stream right now. Thank you, Nathan, for not giving me a backhanded comment. Well, they wouldn't be in my worlds again. Hello, Jam. You should end stream yourself now. You're right. I'm just gonna hope these stairs don't get a little bit freaky. Hold on. Okay, yeah, good. They did not get freaky. They tried. Hello, Ethan. Epic. Freaky stairs. Stairs in front of the Bella's freaky time. I was like, no, I was thinking about I was thinking man was talking about the dogs barking when he said yelling for some reason. I don't know why. That's just where my brain immediately went, and obviously I wasn't exactly correct on that, but that was just where I was. Or Batman won't kill you, but he will break every bone in my body. I hope he does. We're gonna go see Star City download. Gonna be a banger. I have my Citizen Soldier concert in check it. 4 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, 4 days. I had to like do the math. I'm excited for that. It's always fun seeing them. Second time. Yippee! Oh my god. I'm actually gonna start a revolution. I don't know what starting a revolution is gonna do against my dogs barking, but it's gonna happen. You guys better watch out for the revolution. Yeah, it's a music festival. Probably because it's specifically in the UK. To give you an American one, I know of Sonic Temple, which I think is in Ohio. I only know that because Citizen Soldier's playing there today. And I remember seeing it on their like tour list. I was like, interesting. Area where Huggy fur is made. I like factory stuff. Yeah, I do definitely want to make sections for that at some point. I think that'd be cool. Okay. Are you seeing them? Is that officially made, or is that official, T-Jock? I guess one more too. Yeah. Did 5 is out now? I feel like you're gaslighting me. I feel like I would know if it was out. Unless it literally just released. But I also feel like still somebody else in the chat would have seen it. Well, I'm gonna stuff you like a balloon. That sounds weird. Hell yeah. I'm going with my father again. Because he's like... I guess my brother does like kind of heavier music, but I don't know. Can't believe you would believe his lies. Oh my goodness! I think she's barking at somebody this time, though. So, whatever. Does this look weird? It's gonna look weird, yeah, but whatever. Yeah, it looks fine. I don't like the bamboo particularly, but it's just gonna have to cry about that one. So, okay, we're not people. I feel like if... Well, it depends, right? Because, like... On the surface of that, yeah, no, why would you? But also, like, if you were treated the way Huggy was treated, I don't think you would be saying that. I feel like it would become a lot different of a case. Okay, so, how do I... I figured as much. Eat the prototype? Valid. Eat the pancreas? True. Hand over your pancreas. It's one of those lines I have a hard time believing is like actually truly in a game. I mean, I've played the game and heard the line, but like, I don't know. It's just like... I guess you can't put that line in a game and be like, hell yeah, that's gonna be a sick line that everybody's gonna like remember for years. Like, yeah, okay, everybody's gonna remember it for years, but not for a good reason exactly. I don't know. You're gonna go see a Kiss concert, but they're too big. We have to place where people play here. That kind of sucks. We have like, I don't even think we have a music concert stage place, whatever the frick the official term is, like in my town or anywhere near here. Both concerts have been like an hour away. They're just for fun, I would say, but like maybe I would perhaps consider a tutorial at some point, just really not any time soon, at least as of right now. They're also going to be entirely on stream, which kind of also refutes that a little bit. You know, remove some of the purpose, I guess. Okay, so... Can you go down? You can. It's a little bit of a headbanger, but it's okay. Adults aren't supposed to go down this anyway, so... Not my problem, and I'll leave you open, because whatever... Yarnaby statue. Yarnaby I want to make a statue of, yeah. I started one at some point, but I just never got very far on it. Because I'd stopped doing statues after a while. Nice. That took way too long to do that, but look good. No, I started it, but I need to probably do it from scratch, honestly. Like, I'll keep the heads that I have and probably the legs, but I need to remove all of the wool because it just doesn't look right. And yeah, it'll not be fun, but you know, it's you win some, you don't win some. It's okay. Winning is part of never the equation, whatever that means. That doesn't mean it anything actually. Okay, which side should be the end? I feel like the far side, because you would come in the room. Well, would you come in the room this side? No. But also, like, if the front of this one is facing this way, I feel like... No, I guess this one should be inverted, right? Okay, you go up the side down, and you go wee, and then you just keep doing circles like that infinitely. It already looks like Crafty Corn's logo. What is Crafty Corn's logo? True. I am not responding to a lot of them right now, but I am seeing them, trust me. I'm just, like, not in a talkative mood exactly sometimes, so, you know, you'll have to respect that if I don't answer sometimes. It's not necessarily personal. Doesn't mean it's never personal, but... Rainbow flower? Oh, right. I forgot about that. Wonder if that was intentional or not. Probably not. I don't see what that would be. I would love to see a crafty corn, by the way. That'd be great. Color should the walls of this be? Orange. When in doubt, orange it out. When in doubt, orange you glad I said the word orange. Gamga back with the obscure as hell references. Love to see it. Vat room full of goo. Call it the vat room full of goo. Brilliant name. No. I feel like just the vat room would make sense. No, well, it depends what the goo is, because I would name it after the goo. Break Harley Sawyer's back. Yeah, just get like a wrench and you're good. That'll break his back. Have a monetized custom song maker and a major intro and outro music in it. When you press save to delete your progress, pain. Hello, Red Edits. Not being the small printed download. That's crazy. Like, what is that line, though? Like, what makes it small versus big? Or small versus not small, I guess. Grafticorn and Hoppy needed more screen time, the most interesting ones. I think all of them needed more screen time, honestly. Because, like, other than in Safe Haven, we just never saw any of them but Dog Day and Catnap. Like a brand name? Delicious goo. Pretend like it tastes good. I don't freaking know. I don't feel like Harley would have tried to kill Huggy, right? I mean, I guess he could have, but I guess the whole experimentation would be the potential trying to kill, but I don't know. This does have a center, which is cool, because I could split it in half, but I feel like it would make more sense to not. Make them bricks. Brilliant. Oh, this spacing is wrong. That's what I did. Matthew's kitchen food goo. Oh god. So we have time. Monster school tutorial. That's an interesting one. I've never gotten asked about that. I'd have to like rewatch it or something because I don't remember exactly, but like yeah, that'd be interesting. I'd love to do like my own twist on it instead of just doing exactly it, because you know I feel like that's kind of lame. Get like a rough idea of it in my head and then almost try to build it off memory, you know, just so it's not exactly the same, but still gives you the vibe. And also, thank you. You know, like when it was a picture of all the bands playing at the headliners are big and bold, then it gets smaller. These are like the second layer. Nice. I noticed it. I was looking at the Sonic Times just because I was curious. Because Citizen Soldier had posted them, and it was like they were all like at the bottom. I was like, no. So sad. Prismarine Bricks matches really well with Strip Dwarf. What was I using that for earlier? I don't remember. Poppy statue. Poppy's another one I would do if I started doing statues again. Starset is in the semi-small print. Oh, come on. I just like all the obscure bands, I guess. Whatever. Can I put like something off the sides of you that looks sharp but not too sharp? I mean, buttons kind of would work. Spiky. And then what do I want to do? Like a ceiling section maybe with like some things hanging down or whatever. Do like a net section where there's ones hanging on. I don't know if that'd hold well though if it was a net. Just headlining cringe. It's gotta make fun of your favorite band, you know? The bay that Hooky escapes in. That's one I've thought about, yeah. I don't know where I'd put that, though. Like, I've got a couple doors. I guess I'd probably pick this one here just because it's the largest. I don't know, and kind of like the prominent one. But I have to watch back that VHS and also see. Oh, I like tunnels. Could have like a... Like with main stage except star set, of course. I would love to do more with JD. Honestly. He's a fun guy to build with. We do have that idea coming hopefully soon whenever he returns from, I guess, his mini break or whatever. I don't actually know what he's doing, honestly. It's none of my business, though, so, you know. I don't ask questions, I just maybe get the answers. And then you can be maybe the same. I feel like it should all be different, though, somehow. Maybe I'll make you go, like, down or something. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. How did you know, guys? Got a good feeling this is gonna, like, seal it off. Maybe not, actually. We're gonna crawl. Oh, yeah, no, it did seal it off. That's fine. I guess I could do it like this, though. Sure, whatever. That works. Not insane, but good enough. I do want to actually change the pillars so they're a little bit more pillary, I guess. I don't really know. Hello, G. Nah, I don't want to RN. This is Poppy Playtime, genius. If you would read the title, you'll notice the word custom is in there, and that is what I'm doing. It's a trampoline jumpaline park for the kids in Playtime Co. Because, you know, you need somewhere to have fun other than the game station. Going back to custom FNAF, I'd probably start a new one because that one, it's not as bad, it just isn't pretty much done with it. Why would I bring it back for one episode? But, yeah, I'm thinking about doing another one. I also want to do a custom mascot horror game, as I have mentioned, I think. But I'm trying to think more about where I want to go with it before I start building anything. I do still need to do lighting. I don't know if I'm going to worry about lighting right now, though. Guess it doesn't matter a ton. Because it would just be normal lighting anyway. It would just be the normal thing I do with the end rods and whatever. Only thing is they would need to line up with something, which I guess I could literally just do these pillars and then those pillars. So like if I go point A to point B, trace up, and I'll go one off either side, place basalt, end rods, and I'll connect them with dark oak trapdoors. And that'll be how I do the lighting. Not really worried about it being bright necessarily because, well, it's playtime go. But yeah, okay. Brought it as inner Frankie for these news. Why is everybody saying it's Frankie, man? I mean, I guess I kind of understand it. I can sort of see it. Sort of, you know? But, like, the colors are not Frankie colors. Right there. Wow, I really split it directly in the center. That's crazy. That's literally the one block I didn't want it to be. But, okay, I guess that's fine. Whatever. There. Aw. Yeah, okay. Guess it depends what blocks it would be of, honestly, Huggy. Like, I think I'm against concrete and wool slabs. I know I'm gonna be weird for that, but like I like the traditional nature of how slabs and stuff are in the game to where you kind of have to, you know, think about your block choices for them rather than just being able to use concrete and wool at your fingertips every time you use a build or make a build. But I do feel like some blocks need it for sure. Walls I would prefer more rather than slabs actually. Like there are just no good walls. Like purple wall would be great. Prismarine brick. Quartz, obviously. I think that's the big one for me. Maybe not necessarily every block that has a slab variant have a wall variant, but a lot more than what we have. Like the copper would be cool to have slab or walls of. Mud, I guess there's mud brick. Never mind, I'm stupid. Polished andesite and polished diorite and polished granite and you know smooth red sandstone, smooth sandstone. Like so many of those definitely I think should have wall variants, but you want quartz slabs? Whoa now. Thought we had those. I'm assuming you mean walls. So, because this is custom, I'm just going off whatever's lurking in my brain at the moment. But, yeah, I figured you did. For whenever I'm building, like, Chapter 2 or Chapter 3 or whatever, generally I'll go into the game and record a video, and then I'll just watch that video back and use that to build. Because I can also, if I take my own video at that point, I can look around more, but there are also certain games like Security Breach where I do actually have the game open as I build it, but it depends. I guess in short answer, it depends on the game. And depends on how accurate I'm trying to get, right? If I'm doing like a cave or something, it'll kind of be off memory because who cares? As long as I get the stuff in the cave right, it doesn't matter as long as the cave goes around it and it's spaced roughly right. No one's going to look at that and be like, that part of the cave is approximately 2 meters off. Like, no, it doesn't matter. Hello, beautiful God. I'm making a, like, bouncy castle area. Green walls and green wood. That would be nice. Yeah, dark prismarine walls would be cool. I know I didn't mention those in my yapping, but those are definitely ones I feel like we need. Can I even? Okay, yeah, no, I can fit this. Barely, but I can. Nice. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can pause the game, which is, I guess, nice. But yeah, no, it is frustrating sometimes with the stupid staff bots. I was having it one day recently. I was actually going crazy. I, like, went almost, I think it was like an hour I was working on it, and I didn't get caught by a staff bot a single time, which was nice. I was doing bakery. Hello, Caramello. Hello, Pinheads. Yeah, you're honestly so late. Actually, just because you joined, I'm going to end. I'm just kidding. Oh, good. My Microsoft account was disconnected. Don't care. Alright, yeah, that should be this area done. Now, because I can, I'm going to test opening the windows. Or at least just like with one window. What do you guys think? Black it off or open it? I could even go like tinted glass just so you can see in, but not that well. Open it? I think I agree. Black stained glass? Let me try tinted first. I actually have to take off my night vision for that. Oh my god. That works well from the inside for sure. Yeah, I think it's fine. I will try black glass though really quick. Just to see. Oopsies. Oopsies part 2. It is a little dark, yeah. I can't see what I'm doing, to be fair. It just so you guys feel a little bit better. I don't know what's going on. I am just placing blocks. Huh, that's tough. I think the tinted glass was better. It's so minuscule. Cracked window's a good idea, actually. I could do 1 or 2 in cracked. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do tinted. Well, no, I'll keep it black. I'll keep it black. Because I think I do want the natural light to bleed in a little bit. And seeing as how dark it is, it doesn't, I guess, matter all that much what I do. Cracked one. I'll do it in a sec. Hold on. I just want to get all the windows replaced first. Please don't mess up. Please don't mess up. Please don't mess up. Please don't mess up. Okay, we're good. Ah. Refreshing. But a carnival? Interesting idea. Oh, yeah, that looks good, actually. I was kind of worried because I do like the just lack of being able to see anything, but I think it's cool to actually be able to see inside. Yay, I win. One moment. Just because I don't think people are understanding my point here. Are you gonna connect this? It'll connect through the castle pillars. These things will have a path down. Hello, DC. Speaking of these, I should open these too. I guess I just like do the same, but I don't really know. It's gonna look weird from the inside if I don't use pins, I think. Sure though. I think the pins are better, but it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, right, I did that. Oh my god. That might actually change my opinion though. I still think panes are better. Yeah, like, can you just, like, let me get there, please? I told you I'd get there. Actually, you know what? Again, just to prove a point, guys. Just to prove a point. Like, look. Ask once, and if I don't say anything, then just don't ask again. Or if I do acknowledge it, then, you know, don't push any further because, well, I'll be handing out 24 hours, like, candy on Halloween, so... It's gonna be connected. It's just gonna connect to a hallway as of right now. This one I don't actually think I'll do anything with, but like these two are gonna connect to this hallway at some point or somehow, and then this one I think will connect into that door. Good luck, soldier. Might end stream after I do these, honestly. Get the windows done, or even... Spiral staircase might be cool in this. Actually. I feel like something's wrong with one of these sides. I don't think it was 3 on the other side, unless I just didn't bring it down far enough. Hold on. Oh, it was only 1 over here anyway. Oh, right, that goes lower, so never mind. That would be why then. Okay, that makes sense. As for you, my friend... You drive a hard bargain there. Yeah, I'll look at that. I'll worry about that in a second. Actually, I feel like I should do it before I do the floor. Yeah, let me see. But because I wasn't doing the non-window walls anyway, though, that was kind of the point. Or I guess not the point, but that was part of what I was doing. But I could maybe just see, because I feel like this might end up looking better. It sticks out. I don't know if I like it. I think it is like, I can't tell if it's better or worse. At least to my brain. I feel like it will make more sense to go with it. I don't know. I'll definitely do the blue on the middle of each 3, though, regardless. Because I kind of do like that. Stripe is messing with my brain, though. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I think it's because the 2 sides are visible. It just looks like off to my brain. Welcome back, Ethan. This one doesn't matter as much, but I'm considering because I would need to bring these up for the windows, so I might as well just make them all the same now. I think that would at least make marginally more sense. Not necessarily even all the way to the like top there, but good lord, how long was the interview? My best Minecraft build? It's between this and Little Nightmares 2. I think I enjoy Little Nightmares 2 a lot more, but feel like this looks better overall. Yeah, that would be where that was. Never mind. 32 minutes? It took you that long to summarize that 32-minute interview? Shrek's ASMR is so good. I can't stop watching it. Sorry, I'm just really not sure how to respond to that one. That part is a little bit tight, but I don't really think I can do anything about that particularly. So I guess I could do like this. Nathan, I don't know why. There's a hockey game at 6, so assuming I end at 5, I probably will just chill until then, but I might also work on something. Here's all I've done, though. I've just been doing this area. Well, this part was done, actually, but this room and then this room. Also, hello, Max. If Grammar Police was a job, you would already be hired, D-Jock. That's my insult of the day. That implies I'm just gonna start randomly just insulting you daily. I should, honestly. That's too low. Right, because 100, so the other one should be 99. Oh, wait, it's still two. Wait, that looks crazy, though. A restroom? How did I not think about that? We haven't seen a single restroom yet in the entire factory. What the hell? Right? Unless I don't think there's any in project. And there definitely hasn't been any, at least in the first 2 chapters. I can't remember 3 all that well. There might have been one in Home Sweet Home. Go the goo monster. When you said that, I was thinking about the dough room from the chapter 4 beginning VHS. I want to make that room for sure. Yeah, like, it is your point. I don't know. It's just weird. Could I like a pole in the center? Get out a cherry. Let's go with pink and blue. I gotta. Okay, there we go. I was about to get stuck in just a loop of continually going on around that. I don't feel like making all of these, but I guess I might as well. Whatever. Hello, Ultimate Gamer. Wait, no, that was right. Never mind. I'm so silly. One in chapter 3? But it's employees only? Where? Where is it? Structure blocker? Where's the fun in that? All of it. Also, like, yes, I could, but consider this. No. Also, I'd have to rotate it, and that's just another excuse for me to not do it that way. CapCut's not that bad. It does what you need it to, generally. And frankly, when I'm editing a video, that's all I want. As long as I can do the thing I'm trying to do, that is okay. But, you know, last time I used CapCut, I could, and that's all that matters. And it didn't have watermarks, so. So another thing is, yeah, this one I might not be able to actually do this way. Because if I just bring it down, it's gonna get in the way of that. And, you know, we kind of don't want children going down there. This one has windows, doesn't it? Yeah. Whatever, I'll just cyan the floor and call it a day for now. Maybe she'll have the stripper pole in the middle. I mean, what? It is made of stripped in my defense. Yeah, there's one more, so. Room in the beginning after the vent. Oh my god, that's true. I forgot about that room's existence, actually. I guess it's not an important room, but yeah, no, I completely forgot that was there. Either way, that's not exactly a large bathroom. Like, it's probably 2 stalls. Wow, I stopped just at the right time. That's crazy. So yeah, this one will probably end up connecting to this door somehow. Yeah, look at the walls. They're brighter. Like, I don't know what... It's like... It almost looks like Pocket Edition. I don't know. I don't like it. Weird. Red section on the sides. Talk about those red sections? I don't really know. I don't have particularly an order. The order is yes. How about that? What, do you have something against that, T-Jack? I was gonna say to use it, but never mind. I can't say that. You know, there definitely should be one somewhere. Could go off the Make a Friend hall. I feel like that'd be a good spot because it's kind of a long hallway. And also somewhere over here because, like, children. Or just a normal bedrock. It was off preview, like, for a while, hasn't it been, I thought? Or at least a couple days. But it's experimental according to my calculations. Which is kind of lame. I'm waiting for it to not be experimental to use it. Unless it's not and I'm dumb. It'd be in a video, right? I was assuming it would be there. Let's see if I can see experimental from in here. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, there it is, Vibrant Visuals. Third one from the bottom. Locator bar, drop to 2025, Vibrant Visuals. Me when self-advertising is not allowed, stop doing it. Welcome back, cool gamer. Hey, your friend hall should have a teleporter because it's supposed to connect to the Missy hall after the dome. You mean this hallway, Chris? You mean this one right here? Doesn't connect perfectly, but it connects. That is a good question. Why are they person-sized? What do they intend us to do with the vents? Surely I won't forget to do the ceilings, right? I think I am gonna end stream there. Get freaky in them. Oh, okay. Maintenance these nuts. Thing else, if you guys did enjoy this video, anyway, I am going to end there. There should be a Twitch tonight. It'll be later than usual. If it hasn't started by like 9 Eastern, assume there's now one, which is in like 4 hours from now. Thank you, RN, but we're good. I'll probably say something in the Discord though, whether or not. But as I mentioned, Hockey Game is at 6, so I should be able to stream after in theory. But anyway, with that being said, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Oh my Peace. I'm dying. Oh my god, that was abysmal, but